Okay, says I'm live now. StreamYard has been having a problem. First of all, it wouldn't even let me get my information on. And I notified them like it said to do. I made sure I was connected to the internet and did everything right. But they put up a notice that they were having a problem. So evidently I am live now. It said that I'm live. So if anybody's still here, I'm sorry this is so late. I'm an hour late. First of all, I was late myself because this is really surprising. I should even say this, but I was late because of the football game. It was the Browns-Steelers football game, which was an important game, and unfortunately we lost. But I didn't even try to get on here till like 4:15. So I was late to begin with, and then StreamYard was having the problem, and I've been trying since then. So over a half hour, I've been trying to get on here. So I hope people can see me. Bumblebee, you probably left by now. But I'm here. I will go on with my What Sold video. This was even worse than last week. I only sold 13 items on eBay and just 2 items on Poshmark. So totally, it was a very bad week for me. It's sort of getting very depressing. Okay, you just got me now. All right, good. Yeah, I wanted to talk about this, but I will do it after I show you what I sold, because I wanted to get this out before something happens again, because I have all my tabs open. Let me share the screen. I hope this is going to work now, because nothing else was working. Now this doesn't seem to be working. Okay. Share screen. All right. Are you seeing a shirt up there? I hope. You would never leave. All right. This is what I sold. And the first thing I sold was on Poshmark. The first sale that I got at the beginning of the week. So it was a J. Crew long sleeve dress shirt and a green stripe. It sold for $34, which was good. I thought this was starting out to be a good week. I got $27.20 out of that. That was my part of it, because they take the amount right out. They let you know immediately what you're going to get. So let's go to the next thing. I sold this pair of Express new without tags, or new without box. This was a pair of Express brand new cap toe Oxford shoes. They were in perfect condition. And I sold them at a best offer of $25. And I netted $19.29 for those. It was on eBay. This is on eBay also. This is a BKE denim women's distressed jeans, size 18, or star 18. That was a style. They were size 28. Now, I am getting these are coming back to me. They didn't fit her, so I'm getting a return on these. So even though I included it in on the sale because I have so few that I thought I'd put it on, but it won't count at the total end. I mean, when all is said and done, because they're coming back to me, but they'll be relisted, and I don't have to pay the shipping or anything. I just have to reimburse her the money. She had paid me $20 for those, so I have to pay her $20 back when they get here. So that was sort of a bummer on a slow week. I sold another pair of jeans. These were men's Rockaware size 40 jeans, and these were straight leg, real dark wash. They look black there, but they aren't. They're dark washed blue denim, and they sold for best offer $16.25, and I ended up netting $10.45 on those. And this is my second Poshmark sale. This is my little pair of the little cow and the fat little cow and the fat little sheep. These were a favorite of mine. I had them out all the time, but I decided I'd sell them. And they did sell for $15, and I got $12 on them. And I boxed them up really well, and they got safely to their destination, and I got a good review from her. So that was nice. They have a new home. The next thing is a game, Connexy. It's a word game, and it was in the box. It was complete. It had been open, but everything was there, and it was complete. I sold for $12.99 with expedited shipping, and they paid $9.45 shipping to get it to them. Anyway, at the end, I made $8.90 after I bought the shipping label too. Urban Outfitters Ecote women's large open cardigan. This is like in a sweatshirt material. It was really soft, and that sold for $12.99 best offer. I'm sorry, wrong card. That sold for the $15.29, the sale price, and they paid $6 shipping. And actually, at the end, after all the shipping business, I netted $10.18 on those. All right, here was a little a tall shot glass. It was from Arizona State, the Sun Devils, their team, and I had this a while. I just picked it up because I thought it was kind of neat. The glass was so shiny and nice, and I didn't catch this when I went through and was taking off free shipping, so I had free shipping on this. So it was $9.95, which they paid, but I had to ship it, and it cost me $4.19 to ship this little thing because I had to box it up so it wouldn't break. So I only netted $3.35, hardly worth the listing. A J. Garcia silk tie called South of the Border, and this sold for $12.99. All the ties do go free shipping, and I netted $7.63 on that. Here's a Talbot's women's small. This is a teal green. It looks more blue on that picture, and I told her in the listing that it was a lot more green than it looked on the pictures. I don't know why sometimes my camera, which is just my iPhone camera, does not pick up the correct colors. No matter what I do, it just looked this color. And it really was a lot greener of a teal. But it sold as a best offer of $18, and I netted $12 on that piece. The next thing is this Playoni or Play One. I don't know how you pronounce that. It's an Anthropology brand. It was a silky, not made of silk. It was polyester, I'm pretty sure. But it was, you know, silky, slippery fabric. It was sleeveless, a beautiful paisley print. It was just a slip-on blouse that you could wear with dress pants or a skirt or under a jacket. And that sold for $22.49, which was the sale price. And I netted $17.55 on that. Then we have this Tommy Hilfiger men's extra large crew neck. This was cotton. It was a big, heavy sweater made of cotton. But I'll tell you at the end about the shipping business that went wrong for me on this. Anyway, he paid $14.20 to get this because I had calculated shipping on this piece. But I only netted $14.34, and I'll tell you why afterwards. A pair of Levi's 550. These were black denim jeans in a size 40, relaxed fit, and they sold as a best offer of $19, and I netted $14.02 on those after shipping and fees and everything else. Okay, here's something that you sent me, I believe, but Bumblebee, this Coldwater Creek women's extra large watercolor floral print. It's a button front blouse, and that I did take a best offer of $15.99 on that, and I netted $10.99 on that blouse. It sold on eBay. And the last thing is this Cynthia Rowley women's extra small. This is a fine merino wool. It was charcoal gray. It looks black here, but it's charcoal gray. It was a really neat sweater because it had these large bell sleeves on them. And the sleeves were long. They almost went over your hand. But I thought it was a really neat sweater. And that sold for the sale price of $22.49, and I netted $17.42. So that is what I sold. Hi, Karen. Hi. Okay, that sweater. I want to tell you about that sweater. I had calculated shipping on that sweater because it was very heavy. It wasn't going to fit. It was big and bulky. It wasn't going to fit in a padded flat rate. So I just sent it in a weighted box, a regular flat weighted box, which was my mistake because it went all the way to Oregon, I think. And it cost me $14 and something to send it there. I could have put it in a medium flat rate and only paid $12.55 or whatever it is now, 12 something, $12.70. So I really threw away $2 by shipping that wrong. So when you have calculated shipping, you can ship it it's the best price for you as long as they're still getting it priority shipping. I'm sure they don't care what box it comes in, but it can make this, it would have made a $2 difference on the shipping for that piece. So that was just a dumb mistake. And to tell you the truth, I didn't catch it till I was going through these sales and I saw what I did. So that was a really dumb mistake. You should tell where things went the next time. Okay, like what state they're going to? Yeah, I used to do that. That is interesting. Of all, wherever they go so many places all over the United States. It's amazing where things go. After doing eBay this long and shipping things all over, I find one thing that I've sort of found, that the people in California, usually, not always, but they usually buy at the price that you have the item on. They don't usually give you lowball offers, the people in California. I don't know. I just happened to notice that in the last 6 months or so. And I don't know if it's because out in California, things are so expensive that these prices are good to begin with, of course. So I just thought I'd throw that in. I don't know if it's true of everybody out there, probably not. But, I try not to, besides being a slow week, I was getting a lot of lowball offers, which I'm almost refusing to even deal with them. I do send them back an offer, but it may be just a few cents under my price, because I know I'm not supposed to take that personally. It's just business. But I don't know. It just irritates me so bad. I mean, if something is $24 and they offer me $20, that's fine. But if they offer me $5, that just hurts my feelings. That's really dumb, I know, but that's just me. So there were a couple things I was going to talk about. One was that goof up on the sales. The other was my daily planner that I got. Should have written this down. I wrote it down on the where you read about what I'm going to talk about. I just don't know what's happening with eBay. It's very depressing that I'm not doing near as well this year as last year. I'm more active. I have more things in my inventory. I don't understand what is happening. For you too in California? Yeah, isn't that funny? I hate when I make those shipping errors. Oh, I know, they're the worst. A tie and a shot glass. Well, I do ties every once in a while. Maybe once a month I'll sell a tie. Not that often, but I do sell them. I have an enormous amount of ties upstairs. I just enjoy buying them. I don't know. Yeah, just let the low ballers go. I know. It's aggravating. It is. But it happens on Poshmark too. I mean, I've had people, but I haven't had any really horrible offers on Poshmark. But the thing I found on Poshmark, they'll offer me something, and if I counter offer, I usually don't get a counter offer back, or they don't buy it as much as on eBay. So I don't know. Still trying to figure Poshmark out. But anyway, I told you I was sending for this new daily planner. It's a small one. I wanted it a size that I could carry around with me. But it has all these things that you can fill in. But if you notice, see how small the writing is? And the spaces because it gives you hourly places where you fill in. There's only a tiny space where you fill it in. Now, unless I mark these with like a colored marker, they don't stand out at all. So it's no wonder that with this, you could buy a package of highlighters, different color highlighters. And I can see why now that people buy, that's the other thing they buy with this book. But I have so many of those that I made myself up a pack from my drawer in that room back there. I have oodles of them. So I made up a package of all different color markers. So I'm going to try that. And I will try this for at least a month and see how it goes and see if I can follow this. It does have some neat things on it. So I am going to try it. But right after I bought that, it hadn't come yet, but I went into Target, and you know how at the front of the store they have the dollar things, like $1 to $3. They have these racks of things that you go to like right away, and you can get all kinds of cute things there. Well, right here is this pad of paper, and it's a weekly kickstart with these. It's just like a calendar. You fill in the dates yourself, but it gives a place up here where you could write things and notes over here. So I'm thinking, instead of spending money for that daily planner, I could have just used this. And I did start to use it. I'm comparing the two, because you just tear off a sheet and go to the next. Now, if you want to save your sheets, you can always just do that, and save them. But this was $3 compared to $24. I mean, I paid half price for that, but yeah, quite a difference. I'm sure this works just as well. But this is more that you would carry around in your little briefcase with your laptop, I suppose. I bought a laptop. I bought a beautiful case for it. I mean, like a little briefcase case that you would carry with you. It's really neat looking. I have yet to take this to Starbucks and do some work there. That was in my head of when I bought all that stuff of doing that. But it's unused. Not my laptop. I use that all the time, but my little briefcase thing. So one of these days I will do a video from Starbucks. They have Wi-Fi there. So that is what I got. I have the numbers now that I can tell you. On eBay, I sold 13 items. On Poshmark, I sold 2 items. The amount I grossed on eBay was $232.93. Out of that, I netted $159.90. Now, 13 items, if you divide $159.90 by 13, my average selling price is $12.30, which isn't that much different from when I sell more things as far as eBay goes. However, on Poshmark, you can't really do an average selling price when you only sell 2 things, okay? I grossed $49 on those 2 items, and I netted $39.20, which is better to, as far as how much I netted. comparison being, but the average selling price is $19.60, but that's all skewed because there's only 2 items, you know. I could have sold 3 items and two of them could have been real low priced and it would have been, you know. Anyway, so it looks like Poshmark came way ahead this week, but I only sold 2 items on Poshmark, so you can't really count that average selling price. But I don't know. Everybody, I wouldn't, it is depressing when you don't get sales. And it makes you not even want to do anything but get off the couch. But even while I was waiting for StreamYard to get back up so I could do this, I did list at least 1 item. I have another item to list here, and then I have about 11 more items to measure and list, and then I'll be done with the your box bumblebee. So hopefully by tomorrow or the next day, I will be done. And I'm going to run to my Goodwill and look at shoes. You know how that goes, but I'm going to try to just look at shoes and maybe what other thing, coats. You said coats, heavy things. I'll look at coats and maybe men's jackets. Things that would be heavier, things that would take up too much room in your boxes. And we'll keep the boxes to like tops and pants and stuff like that. And we can split up, you know, we can split up plus sizes and regular sizes is fine now. I got a few of the plus sizes anyway. So if we kind of split them up, usually the first place I go when I go shopping is the men's department. Also, another thing I'm going to do, but I didn't think it was a good thing to do right after they had the big sales at the Goodwill in Strongsville where I get those dollar items. So I'm going to wait a couple weeks and I'm going to go back there on a Sunday morning and see if I can do as good as last time. Because if I can get things for $1, you can't beat that. So I will do that, but not for a couple weeks. So I'll let you know when you can get a box together, Bumblebee. And anyway, I will finish listing the things I have, and then I can go around my house and find home goods. I don't put those type, I only put antiques on eBay, but you can put all kinds of home goods on Poshmark now. So. And jewelry. I should go through my old jewelry box, I suppose. I'm sure there's a lot more things. In fact, I do have a bag of jewelry that I haven't put on yet. Just some costume jewelry. This sparkly pin should probably go on before Christmas. It's a brooch and some hanging earrings. So I could put those on. I'll save those for when I finish listing the clothes. So I'm so sorry that Cleveland didn't win against the Steelers. But I know what I wanted to say. We went to my son's house on Thanksgiving, and my grandson's birthday was the 25th. So it was a few days before Thanksgiving. And my daughter-in-law said, just get him a gift card for an Xbox games. So that's what I did. I just got him a couple gift cards for Xbox. But when I got there for his birthday, they had bought him. Now they do have the PS4. They have all the gaming units because that's what they do. They have all the platforms. So they have PS4. So what they bought him for his birthday was this expensive, it's a whole headgear thing that you put on for the virtual reality games. And it makes things so that you're actually in the game. So I didn't think that I could see anything. I mean, I didn't think it would be like 3D for me because I only have one eye. And I've tried the cheaper 3D things where you connect your phone to these glasses, and it doesn't work. I mean, I've tried being on the roller coaster, and it wasn't. It was just looking at it like it was flat. It wasn't 3D because I can't see 3D movies either. But which is a bummer because I used to love those. So they said, well, try it. So I put on this virtual reality headgear, and for some reason it works. I can see what they're seeing, and I only have one eye. I don't understand that, but first they gave me an easy little game. You had to do this and do that. And then they put me on one called the plank, which my daughter did first. So I knew it was sort of scary. I have a video of my daughter doing it, which is hysterical. But what you do is you walk out, you're up like 20 stories high or higher in a building, and there's a plank that goes out. And there's something at the end of the plank, and you're supposed to walk out on this plank, and you're up really high above the city. And so it is so disorienting. You try to walk and you try to see your feet, but you can't see your own feet when you have these glasses on. You only are in the game. So I mean, I was squatting down. I had to sit down. You lose your balance and everything. The kids were right beside me, so I wouldn't fall down. And they kept saying, just step forward, go forward, and you'll walk out on the plank. Well, I fell once, and I just closed my eyes because I didn't want it, And then when I opened again, I was behind the elevator door. And when it opens, you're there about to step out on the plank again. So it is amazing. I mean, it is fun, and it's fun to watch other people do it too. So I was just amazed that I could see this on this. Of course, this system cost $350 some. That's not counting any games. That's just the headset business. But he has this now, so I'm thinking that instead of the Xbox, I should have got him a PS4 game thing, but maybe for Christmas. But anyway, it does sound amazing. It is. You should try one sometime. It's very strange. Pottery Barn Christmas items sell well for you. Okay, I don't have any of those. Always glad to see things. I sent you. Yes. I always put a little note, make sure I mention that I got that from you when I remember. But yeah, I remembered that because of the watercolor floral. I think you gave me that keyword. So I remembered that Cold Creek. Cold Creek, is it? Yeah. That's a really nice store. They have one of those stores in this nice shopping center I go to by my daughters. And I've been in it, and the things are very expensive. And they have nice clothes. And they have more things. They would have more things for me and more business type things too. And then I always visit the anthropology store and sort of go around and look at labels. So that's fun. So yeah, you should try it, Karen. You should try the virtual reality thing. So I'm going to close for now. And it's dark out, so I have to go close up my chickens. I've already put them in their safe place, but I have to shut their little pop door, keep them snugly in their coop all night. Somebody gave me, or two of them gave me an egg today, so I got 2 eggs today. I went out to see my horses yesterday and talked to Judy for a while. And she gave me a pecan pie. That is like my guilty pleasure, pecan pies. She just made me a little one, maybe an 8-inch, 7-8-inch one, because she makes great big ones. I don't know how many, she has a bunch of people for Thanksgiving, and she cooks, I don't know how many turkeys and how much stuff she's cooking like for 3 days before Thanksgiving. And then on pie day, she has someone there that helps her make pies. They made all kinds of pies, but she made a little pecan pie for me, which I picked up yesterday. So I couldn't wait to get home to have a piece of this pie. I immediately came in and cut myself a slice of pecan pie, put a little vanilla ice cream on it. I didn't have any whipped cream. And that's what I had for lunch yesterday. So it just tasted wonderful. So I'm going to close for now with your mouth watering. And I have to eat supper yet, so maybe for dessert I'll have another little slice. So I will see you on Wednesday for sure. And maybe I should go shoe shopping before that, and then I'll have something to show you on Wednesdays. Because Wednesday was usually a haul video, but since I'm not really doing a lot of hauls, and I may go shoe shopping though, so we'll see. I hope to have something anyway Wednesday. I'll have a subject on Wednesday, and let me know what you think about the if it's worth doing the day in the life of things, because they do take a lot of time. They take all day of me doing it and then editing. So if people like them, sure, I'll do it, because it makes me learn my GoPro camera more too. So anyway, I'm going to say bye for now. I must say bye about 3 or 4 times each time. But I will see you on Wednesday. Thanks for joining me. Bye.